South Jamaica, baby, they made me to be the greatest. Serving the deed of my creators, fresh off of my high haters. It's the king again, Magdalene, chauffeured, bragging and boasting.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's your boy Dollars. It's another day, another dollar video, and I'm going to be reacting to 50 Cent revealing why Jay-Z is an evil genius controlling Hollywood. Controlling Hollywood or controlling the music industry? I would think that makes more sense. But listen, man, 50 Cent and Jay-Z have had a rocky relationship throughout the years. At 1 minute they're cool, 1 minute they're beefing, 1 minute 50's taking shot. Well, Jay-Z only had that one line about 50. I'm about $1. What the F is 50 Cent? But 50 had multiple lines and songs getting at Jay. So I wonder why. Like, I wonder why they never really had a good relationship. But 50 always beef with people. I'm not surprised about that. But anyway, let's check this one out, man. Let's see what 50 talking about.
They were saying the NFL had some issues with me.
I remember this, yeah.
I don't
Super
know
Bowl.
what those issues are. That's when I start saying crazy stuff.
Jay-Z didn't want 50 to perform, but Eminem said he wanted him.
So you image yourself after a gay painter. And it was like, when they see me sell it out myself, it changed their thought process a little bit. Because when I got back, I decided to go. A lot of the talent, they don't want to give them the credit for it, but a lot of the consumer base opens up when they see themselves in it. When you think about it, in television, it's almost never right the first time. Mm-hmm. Like, they write it and then they get the notes from the executives and it comes down with different, so it kind of morphs into something different.
That was 50 Cent talking about the grave injustices he claims to have witnessed throughout his career in Hollywood. His words seem to have left netizens, including his fans, shocked with the revelations, supposedly exposing Jay-Z's alleged actions that have devastated the careers of many artists within the industry. In an explosive interview, Fifth went all out, shedding light on numerous questionable rumors about Jay-Z's alleged manipulation of artists through demonic tactics and strategies.
Demonic is an understatement.
That they're doing, and not actually look at what's happening to him and his transition and difference. But his actual, right now, he's in a real safe space.
50 Cent exposing Jay-Z owning the industry. In a twist of irony, despite being one of the best-selling rappers in history, 50 Cent has never won a single Grammy Award.
That is an injustice of epic proportions. Like, how did 50 not get one Grammy for Get Rich or Die Trying, bro? I feel, you know what? It's funny because he had a line. He said, I ain't get the Grammys, but I got the checks.
He has often expressed his belief that the industry has been rigged against him since the beginning, taking direct aim at Jay-Z, who boasts an impressive 24 Grammy Awards. 50 Cent's frustrations have only grown. Allegedly, he suspects that Jay-Z's influence and connections have played a role in his own Grammy snubs.
The content is similar to what I would do. They didn't recognize mine. They gave me Grammys when I was with them, when I'm on records with them and them.
As 50 Cent followed his own journey, he believed the music industry favored some.
If 50 has so many hits, bro. Windows Shot, that not even off the first album. I'm talking about Massacre, freaking, what else? The G-Unit album had hits on there. Like, 50 had hits, bro. Let's act like he didn't have hits. Like, that's wow.
Artists more than others. He felt that Jay-Z's success had overshadowed his own achievements, creating a rivalry between them. Despite Jay-Z's Grammy wins, 50 Cent stayed determined, voicing his concerns about a flawed and biased system. He continued to challenge the status quo and made his mark in the industry.
I don't see them actually want to accomplish having enough. You know what creates cool around you now? How you dress.
The timeline of Jay-Z and 50 Cent's relationship is complex. Even now, 50 Cent holds lingering feelings toward Hav, but he acknowledges that the issue might not solely lie with Jay-Z. Despite their differences, Fifth seems to believe that the true source of tension between them remains a mystery, possibly even to the powerful mogul himself.
What is the issue? You see what I'm saying? Like, and with M, because like with Nori was, he had communication. He said, yeah, I talked to the big homies.
In contrast to the complexities of Jay-Z and 50 Cent's relationship, last year's Super Bowl showcased a beautiful star-studded event. 50 Cent took the stage, performing alongside some of his favorite rappers, including Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. The electrifying atmosphere was further enhanced as Mary J. Blige also graced the stage.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro, 50 be too humble sometimes. Like, you see how he's in back of Snoop Dogg, Mary J. and them? Hold up. See how he's in the background? And I get it, you know, this is the West Coast, and you know what I'm saying, Snoop and Dre, yo, 50, you gotta be right there too, bro. Feel me? Like, you underestimate your contribution. Feel me? Like, I hate that he's too humble, bro, because, you know, his album went diamond. First album went diamond. Not too many rappers can do that or say they did.
The electrifying atmosphere
Not
was
even
further
Jay-Z.
enhanced as Mary J. Blige also graced the stage with them.
That was big. Like, look, Dre, that's Dre too. You see what I'm saying? It's Dre and really him, because he wouldn't do it without me.
Right.
In a recent interview with Big Boi's Neighborhood, 50 Cent revealed numerous insights about the events unfolding since last year. Despite both 50 Cent and Jay-Z building hip-hop empires, their relationship has never been that of close friends. This fact was made evident when 50 Cent suggested that Jay-Z intentionally excluded him from the commercial for the 2022 Super Bowl halftime show. The revelation has shed light on the complexities and dynamics between these two influential moguls in the music industry. 50
And that's one thing too, like, Jay-Z do all this passive aggressive shit. 50 is very direct with it. Like, I'm surprised, you know, and he's the type, like, when he catch you in real life, like, he's gonna check your temperature too. Like, we know 50 history. We know, to me, he's the godfather, like, of hip hop, bro. Like, the guy, like, cause he could get you touched. He gets love from the young dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, 50's just real, bro. He's one of the realest. You know what I'm saying? Jay-Z, something about Jay I never really liked, bro. Like, he got songs that I like and albums that I like. But even as a kid, it was just something about him. And then you start digging deeper and all his satanic shit that he do. Dude's a sellout, bro. And a lot of them are. Let's be real, but it is what it is, man.
He said, "I got the call before the Pepsi ad went up. I wasn't in the ad because of Jay-Z and them putting it together." The rapper was then asked if his exclusion from the ad was intentional. "No, I think that they were saying that the NFL had some issues with me. I don't know what those issues are."
Jay-Z, not the
50.
NFL.
What is the issue? You see what I'm saying? He then remarked about Hav seemingly mirroring the looks of Jean-Michel Basquiat. "You imagine yourself after a gay painter. Big homie want to look like a gay painter," he said. This show was part of Jay-Z's multi-year partnership with the NFL, which he signed in 2019. However, due to their ongoing feud spanning 2 decades, 50 Cent firmly believes that Jay-Z deliberately excluded him from the commercial promoting the 2022 halftime show.
It only came from that angle. I have to believe that was something that's from that.
During the interview with Big Boi, when asked about whether he believed he was intentionally excluded from the Super Bowl ad, 50 Cent asserted that he was initially informed that the NFL had reservations about him, but he remains uncertain about the specific reasons behind their decision. He said, "I don't know what those issues are." The rapper continued to share more. He disclosed that Nori, the host of Drink Champs, confided in him about Eminem petitioning to have 50 Cent included in the show, allegedly after Jay-Z tried to get him excluded. This revelation led 50 Cent to make a provocative comparison, likening Jay-Z to a gay painter.
Big homie want to look like a gay painter.
What are we talking about here?
We're talking about Basquiat. He wants to look like a gay painter.
50 Cent suggested that the NFL's claims were really a call by Jay-Z to exclude him from the halftime show ad. And when asked whether he and Jay-Z have addressed the disagreement, he expressed that there is nothing for them to discuss.
Did you and Jay-Z ever have a conversation, or
Nah,
y'all in different offices as far as like?
We don't need to talk about nothing.
I heard that.
Interestingly, this isn't the first time 50 Cent has used the term gay painter to describe Jay-Z. He previously shared the same sentiments when Nori first revealed their private conversation with Hova, as reported by Your Web. He took to Instagram, uploading a post in which he wrote that possibly Hov wouldn't have let him perform at the Super Bowl before M forced his hand. Why would he have to say that should be the question? Nori, your big homie is running around trying to look like a gay painter, LOL. 50 Cent's reaction was not unexpected. In a revealing episode of Drink...
And then Nori even calling Jay-Z the big homie. It's like, bro, y'all came out around the same time. Y'all probably around the same age. How's Jay-Z your big homie? What, because he got more money than you? I ain't calling nobody my big homie just because they got more money than me, bro. Are you serious?
Champs, Nori made claims about 50 Cent, stating that he was recommended to be invited by none other than his long-term friend and collaborator, Eminem. During Snoop Dogg's recent appearance on Drink Champs, Nori further disclosed that he had heard from Jay-Z himself that Eminem advocated for 50 Cent's inclusion in the Super Bowl halftime show. Nori
That's why I love
I have to ask him this straight up. Who is the people that's on in the NFL? And he said to me, Eminem called directly for 50.
Ultimately, 50 replied with his sense-deleted Instagram
and
post in which he said,
you know they were not gonna tell M no. You know they was not gonna, because M, regardless of Jay-Z, you know, business-wise, he's at that level, but Eminem definitely got power too. You know what I'm saying? Like, he definitely got power. So
to bash Jay-Z. Fifth continued to express himself and didn't hold back in another Instagram post.
Eminem doesn't really care about money though. Let's be real.
The white guy, as told by Nori. 50 Cent shared a 2-photo collage featuring the late painter Jean-Michel Basquiat and a snapshot of Jay-Z dressed like him, with a dreadlock hairstyle for
I remember
Halloween
that too.
in 2014, and wrote, "Why did he say the white boy? Why he didn't say the biggest rap artist in the world? Happy Easter, man. Enjoy the holidays," with a laughing emoji. After this, Nori said, "That's spiritual," to which Snoop responded, "Of course, that's his guy. And guess who's Dre's guy? It's me." At that moment, Nori and the entire podcast team showed their admiration by applauding Eminem for his loyalty to...
I feel like Dre rocks with Eminem more than Snoop, bro. And this, I don't know. I just feel like Eminem put Dre. Yeah, Snoop and Dre, they were famous. Let's be real, but Eminem, bro. I think Eminem took Dre to new levels, bro.
50 Cent and Snoop Dogg for his
Eminem is a better rapper
Dre,
too. Let's be real, like,
was not acknowledged
one
for
of
his
the greatest
performance that night. During the star-studded performance, the rapper took center stage, thrilling the audience with his rendition of "In Da Club," while suspended upside down from the ceiling.
Was it different hanging upside down 20 years later?
Yeah. It's a little more weight there. Yeah. It was dangerous.
Regardless of this, he was bashed online due to his weight. Many on social
Fat
media
50.
took the chance to make playful references to the rapper's weight. In response, 50 Cent cheekily tweeted with a wink. After the New York Post ran his story on the tweet, he shared their article and wrote, "I call this teasing me. They're just teasing me because they know I can drop the weight. That's why I laugh with them. Fat shaming only applies when you're ashamed of your fat, LOL." Amidst the extreme criticism, he candidly admitted that he had made a mistake during that time. However, his statement also included something that caught the attention of netizens, leaving them curious and raising eyebrows. He said, "I think that was a mistake for the Super Bowl. Everybody else walked in regularly. The song still went over and they got the trophy too. They all won an Emmy. They got the same thing I got and I had to put myself upside down." This statement suggests that 50 Cent believes there might have been unjust treatment towards him during the Super Bowl performance. He points out that while other artists performed in a regular manner, they still received recognition and awards. However, he had to go to extreme lengths, performing upside down, but didn't receive the same acknowledgement.
You know, after like the second time in rehearsals,
I would say that was actually the coolest part of the Super Bowl is 50 doing that upside down from the "In Da Club" video. You know, I think that because it brings you back to that time when that video first dropped and is legendary. You know what I'm saying? So was it discrimination or, you know, was he being treated unfairly? Who knows? I just thought it was cool though, regardless.
I was looking around like, why do I do this?
50 Cent did not stop there. Taking a stroll down to memory lane, 50 Cent shared a classic clip on Instagram that captured a playful moment from the past. The video showcased a scene where 50 Cent playfully irritated Jay-Z while he and Kanye West were performing Can't Tell Me Nothing during Screamfest in New York City. In the snippet, 50 Cent can be seen running around on
Jay-Z's such a fucking prima donna, bro.
stage with a big grin on his face, seemingly having a good time, while Jay-Z continues his performance, showing a hint of irritation. The clip cuts to a moment when Jay-Z finally addresses Fifth's playful antics, deciding to play along with the fun. He says, "You can get down. You can get down. It's all good." T.I. was also on stage at the time and said, "This is a real special moment, ain't it?" However, 50 captioned the Instagram clip, "This is why they say I only had one album. I made them so uncomfortable, I'm working on being a better person, LOL." How Jay-Z bullies the industry for profit. Over the last 2 decades, Jay-Z and 50 Cent have engaged in on-again, off-again beefs that have played out multiple times. The rivalry began with 50 Cent
How to
mentioning
Rob.
Jay-Z on the 1999 track How to Rob, to which Jay responded with a bar in his own 99
He sold
track,
5 mil. He
It's
got something to
Hot,
live.
Some Like It Hot, that took a dig at 50 Cent, saying, "I'm about $1. What the f is 50 cents?" The insider claimed that since then, Jay has continued to bully 50, with the two trading more shots as their careers progressed.
Bully 50?
The feud between 50 Cent and Jay-Z reached a boiling point at one time, when 50 Cent made it clear with the release of his response track titled Be a Gentleman. In this powerful song, he directly addressed Jay-Z, delivering a stern message to Watch What You Say. The track became part of his compilation mixtape Guess Who's Back.
I never
which
heard
hit
that.
the
Oh,
scene in April
yeah, I heard that.
2002, escalating the tension between the two influential figures in the hip-hop world.
This dude said, I know you don't love me, because you ain't the same when Jay-Z's around.
I said, please, that's all. That's all. How do we not say that?
As the visionary force behind Rock Nation, Jay-Z has also been accused of strategically leveraging the careers of many fellow rappers to elevate his own status in the industry. Embracing the wave of what's hot, he collaborated with the hottest artists of the moment.
He did the Drake blueprint before Drake did that blueprint.
A move seen by some as opportunistic, and by others as smart business. It appears that amidst the glitz and glamour, Jay-Z had been allegedly accused of mistreatment towards his own artists under Rock Nation's management. True to
The only difference with Jay-Z and Drake was Jay-Z would use these up-and-coming artists on his albums. Like, when he would drop an album, he would have the hottest up-and-coming artists on that project at that specific time. Drake, he usually does the song with them. Like, he won't have an album out, but he'll use, like, the Migos. I forgot the name of the song. Versace, that one. And then he'll just get on the song, their song, remix it, kill it, and that keeps him going. You feel me?
To form. 50 Cent is one of those that has also expressed his thoughts on this, saying that Jay-Z looks at other rappers as just stupid, like they don't know anything about business or anything else other than rapping, and that he just plays off that and uses it to his advantage. Apparently, 50 Cent's observations highlight the perception that Jay-Z strategically capitalizes on the perceived lack of business acumen.
And the problem with that is 50 is a street hustler first, right? He used to be, and a successful street hustler at that, and even successful in the music industry. So all them bully tactics that Jay-Z could do, where everybody else, you really can't do that with 50 because his money was right. His business is right too. You feel me? He had some big deals too. So 50 is one of those artists that he will eventually get a Billy. You know what I'm saying? I think because he's always hustling. And I think that's one of his goals. Like, he's going to be one of those rappers that make a Billy.
Among his fellow artists, using it to bolster his own position in the industry.
Jay got all the trophies, man. That's because he signed that contract.
What contract?
The Beyonce.
Years later, in an interview with Angie Martinez, Jay-Z disclosed that he had a conversation with 50 Cent backstage at a festival, and after that, any animosity between them dissipated, leaving behind a feeling of mutual respect and goodwill. Surprisingly, 50 Cent even acknowledged that Jay-Z's rebuttal had played a pivotal role in elevating his burgeoning career. 50 said, when he responded, I was complimented. He wouldn't say anything back to somebody he didn't think was hot. I never went on the radio until he said that about me. I don't know if my career would be where it's at if he didn't respond. By 2003, the rivalry between 50 Cent and Jay-Z had evolved from the classic matchup of undisputed champion versus up-and-coming challenger to a dynamic that felt more like two equals. This transformation came about after the success of 50 Cent's massive hit, In Da Club, and his blockbuster debut album, Get Rich
In Da Club gotta have 1 billion streams, right? I gotta check.
or Die Tryin', which catapulted him to unprecedented global stardom.
The reason why I put it forth, it's very difficult to recreate those times. Those times was obviously you can't bring those times back.
The Dr. Dre produced anthem not only topped the Billboard 200, but also achieved an impressive 9-time platinum certification. Its massive success was enough to put the entire Rockefeller roster on notice, as Jay-Z realized the impact 50 Cent was about to make on the music scene. Jay-Z said,
I remember one time walking in the studio, Bleak Beans, everybody was in there, and I was like, man, I'm telling you, man, y'all got a chance right now, just flood it, put out a lot of music, because 50 Cent is coming. And, 4 months later, and the club hit, and it was over. And it was just like, okay, now everybody got to sit on the sidelines. And
There's a drought.
This tight wave out.
Demonstrating his strategic
There's a drought
approach,
right now.
Jay-Z appeared to have a different plan in mind as he hit the road with 50 Cent on the Rock the Mic tour in 2003. Surprisingly, the two rivals collaborated and even showcased their chemistry by freestyling together in a Reebok commercial. Undoubtedly, this made a profit for Jay-Z because the deal was worth millions of dollars.
But that's what happened, you know, when anything's successful. Like, people were rapping because they loved the rap, and then it became this, you know, huge business.
During an interview with
That's one thing too. I feel like us as fans have been robbed of good music, you know, like more Jay-Z 50 music. They had that $1 billion remix, the Forbes remix. And I feel like we've been robbed of that. Like Jay-Z and 50 should have more songs. Like 50 and Nas should have more songs. Jay-Z and Nas, but they beat, you know, there's so much shit that we've been robbed from. Like, you never know what could have happened.
J-Envy following Lil Mama's unexpected interruption of Jay-Z and Alicia Keys' performance at the 2009 MTV VMAs, 50 Cent couldn't resist taking a playful dig at him. He humorously suggested that the reason for the incident was because Jay-Z was no longer as intimidating as he once was by taking Beyonce's name. He said, he's way more approachable. It's Beyonce and, I don't know, the Sinatra vibe he's trying to put on that's making people comfortable enough to walk on his stage.
Sinatra vibe, that's hilarious.
50 Cent versus Jay-Z and Beyonce. Beyonce and Jay-Z are undeniably among the most influential figures in the music industry today.
Beyonce got at 50, I remember.
They have become music moguls, leaving a significant impact on the entertainment world through their albums, fashion lines, and various endeavors. From their early days of young love to their thriving marriage, their journey has been a remarkable one. According to Jay-Z, well, that's my soulmate. It's the person I love, and you can be in love with someone. You can love someone, and if you haven't experienced love, and you don't understand it, and you don't have the tools to move forward, you're going to have complications, period. However, their relationship seems to make some of their followers uncomfortable, especially 50 Cent.
She said, I come on, I'm talking to her. She jumped out, she was like, duh, duh, duh. And I'm like, wait, what is she doing?
50 Cent thinks that it is precisely due to the fact that Beyonce had only recently left her teenage years, whereas Jay-Z was already in his 30s when the band first formed. A clip of a younger Beyonce gushing about Jay-Z at an awards event has recently resurfaced, reigniting discussions about the potential role the rapper may have played in shaping her career during the early 2000s.
I love me some Jay-Z.
Jay-Z's and Beyonce's tale is so fantastical it could only be real, but there are some flashing red flags in their relationship that can't be ignored. Fans have been trying to reconstruct the timeline of Bey and Jay-Z's relationship ever since.
They're trying to say that Jay-Z groomed her, that he knew her way before she became Beyonce. I think that's what they're trying to go with, and I heard that too.
It began, which is understandable given how little information they are given about the couple. One person pointed out, ego or no ego, marriage was a business way before people got their priorities all messed up. It took a lot of pain to realize this. Now that I know better, I won't marry without a print-up. The tabloids and diehard fans have spread these rumors, but Jay-Z and Beyonce's music has also played a role. It's puzzling that Jay-Z and Bey are so private at times, yet they're not shy about exposing their dirty laundry in their music. It might be because this power couple has a savvy business mind who knows that everyone is curious about the specifics of their wedding.
I get it. They keep their relationships private, and then that's how they get people to buy their music, because they're going to talk about their relationships in the music, and it gets people wanting to hear what they got to say. That's a good marketing actually, bro. You know, especially in this social media era that we in, where so many people put everything out there, and it's like, you know, your favorite artists, you know, like you realize how lame they are or how cool they are or how real they are by what they post. And Jay-Z barely posts shit. Beyonce, you know, they might post a cool pic, but nothing to where you know how they feel or what they thinking.
We were never a celebrity couple. We were a couple who just happened to be celebrities.
Furthermore, the rumors surrounding Beyonce and Jay-Z's infidelity during their relationship in 2005 continue to linger. During that time, speculations emerged about Jay-Z allegedly having an affair with his protege Rihanna, adding another layer of intrigue to their personal lives and capturing the attention of the public. Nonetheless, there were reports that the rumors were made up to promote the Barbadian singer. However the case may be, this was the first of several charges brought against the rapper. The next accusation of infidelity in the relationship originated with the alleged victim. She has not one, but 2 songs on her 2006 album B-Day that dealt with infidelity, and her supporters didn't let her suffer alone. One of her fans said, "I hope he gives her the respect of honesty. As a woman who was betrayed, it wasn't the act that hurt so bad. It was the lying, the dishonesty, and the pain and apprehension it caused. It cuts deep. She stayed with him. She's working to trust him again."
I just find it funny how you could have one of the baddest chicks in the game and still cheat on her. It's like dudes will never be satisfied, you know. With what you get, you want more. You know, you can have the baddest and you still want, you know, because you feel like you can and you could get away with it, and that's why guys do that.
I just hope his change is genuine. I hope he feels it in his soul. In a recent appearance, 50 Cent shared another suspicious incident where Beyonce swiftly stepped in to defend Jay-Z. The 2 rap icons, who were once rivals, started speaking to each other in Las Vegas, and when 50 Cent approached to greet Jay-Z, Beyonce quickly intervened, jumping off a windowsill to protect her husband.
She jumped out, she was like, and I'm like, wait, what is you doing? That stuff, that's me and Jay-Z stuff.
While his clash with the big pimpin' hitmaker never turned into a full-blown feud, unlike his long-standing beef with Ja Rule and Rick Ross, the 2 rappers didn't exactly see eye to eye in the early 2000s. The rapper confessed he was surprised by Beyonce's response to their quarrel.
I'm talking to Jay.
Talking to Jay.
As soon as I talked to Jay, she jumped down, came over. I said, "Oh shit, look at this."
They about to jump you.
Nah, she came like she was ready. Like I thought something was gonna happen.
This is not the first time Beyonce and Jay-Z have collaborated for controlling artists.
Jay-Z wanted him out of the industry, period.
Oh.
So he could take over
Biggie?
and be the biggest hip-hop artist.
Biggie?
It was also allegedly disclosed by Uncle Ron himself that Beyonce and Jay cannot stand anybody who is more successful than them. Despite not being acknowledged by Jay-Z, 50 Cent's impact on the music world cannot be denied. As he continues to expose the alleged manipulations and control within the industry, 50 Cent remains a force to be reckoned with, unafraid
Put some
to
respect
challenge
on
the
his
status
name.
quo and pave the way.
All right, well, this was a interesting video, but he doesn't dive into how Jay-Z exactly controls the music industry. Like, he had little bits and pieces, but I want a video that's doing like a real deep dive on how Jay-Z really can manipulate artists and stuff like that. But yeah, this was an interesting topic, man. Y'all let me know your thoughts on this one, man. If you enjoy these reactions, you already know what to do. Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. We off this.
For my time goes by, they gon' raise a nigga jersey in the sky. Treat a nigga right, big dreaming on my life. Shorty wanna get some air, I go and get her when I fly. Taking off on these niggas I retire. The minute I catch fire, I smoked them all before, just revisiting the high.